This conference will
So
now be recorded.
from today we will start with the MS Excel. So before I start with the MS Excel, let me know how much you know well about MS Office. You know who is the founder of this MS Office?
Ma'am, Bill
Who's the
Gates
founder of
and
MS?
Paul Allen.
Yes, Bill Gates and Paul Allen. So these people has founded this MS Office in the year 1990. In the year 1990, they started this application. So when they started this
दीदी
application,
देखो ना यार.
the main motive of this software was to make everyone use the software across, okay, across the globe, whichever the industry you are into, whichever the function you are into. So any application, whether you are using a Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, Outlook, OneNote, even the Skype, everything whichever you use, that must have a flexibility to use it. So the main motive was here so that we can use the launches of MS Office, whatever they have launched, means the one which I said you right now. So all this application will support you to work in your day-to-day activities, whether you are creating a calendar, your monthly statement, your personal expenses report, or even your resume, you want to create some presentations, so any kind of activities which we do, anything that can be done in a MS Office. So now in MS Office we have a application which is called as MS Excel. So what is this MS Excel is used for? Can anyone say for what this
Ma'am,
MS Excel is used for?
to manage
For
data.
entering the data,
Okay, what kind of data? Give me some examples.
I'm like a production tracker kind of stuff, like how much a person has done over a period of time that can be recorded in
Okay,
Excel.
okay,
Ma'am, you can
yes.
track your
So
expenses over Excel.
okay, then give me some more examples.
To calculate data.
Yes. Now in our Excel, we can analyze the reports. For analyzing, first thing is I have to do my data entry. Now what is data entry? Whatever I'm going to type in my Excel in the rows and columns, right? In a rows and columns, everything, whatever I'm updating in a rows and columns in a tabular format, whether I'm putting in a table, where I'm just updating in the rows and columns, everything is called as data entry. Now this entry, what I'm updating, it can be based on my requirement, whether I'm working for a company, which kind of company I'm doing. So say example, if I'm working for a company where it is only taking a place of trade, sales and purchase, I'll be updating. Expenses, income, that is revenue, I'll be updating. Or take it as if I'm only doing a state or I'm maintaining a stock management, what is the stock I have received, how many stocks I'm having, how many stocks has been expired. So all these things reports I will maintain. Or if I'm working for any other company where I have a mutual funds or shares debentures, how many shares we have sold, who is in an open status of, who is still having a lifetime for the scheme what they have taken, what is the lifetime, which is open, which is matured, which has been closed, these details and all I can maintain, right? So whatever I am doing based on my company's activities, I will be doing this data entry and I will be managing this. So this is called as data management. You can also do a accounting, you can do a budgeting, you can analyze what is happening. Based on our data, we can also create the visuals of graphs. Okay, so or if you want any other activities to be done, you can do through this Excel. So what is Excel is called as?
Ma'am, maintaining a record of something, like of
Yes,
a particular
I'm asking you what is the
particular.
Excel is called as?
Uh, Ma'am, what did you ask?
Why Excel? So this is a Excel, right? Can you all see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Then
ma'am.
what
Yes,
do
ma'am.
you, are you getting
A
the
sheet
Excel
of.
screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good.
No, yes.
So now we know this is an Excel, right? This Excel is also called as spreadsheet software. Okay, Excel is also called as spreadsheet software.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Excel, okay, our Excel is also called as spreadsheet software. Spreadsheet software. Why it is called a spreadsheet? What kind of software it is? So it is a spreadsheet software. Then why do we have to call this as a spreadsheet software? The reason, we have a rows and columns, right? We have a rows and columns which we can move across. So see here, so it doesn't end from A to Z, right? It doesn't end at A to Z. It has so much of rows and columns. So say example, I'm into the first place, that is cell. From this cell, I want to go for the last cell. Okay, so I'll press shift. This is your last cell. Okay, this is your last cell. So we have many cells, right? So still it is spreading across all throughout. See, from where? From here to till the last. From A it starts. It starts to A and ends at XFD. Let me come for that later. So this is still spreading across. So because of this, we call this as a spreadsheet software. Okay? And it has a rows and a columns. Right? We have a rows and columns. What is row? What is column?
Ma'am, horizontal lines are called rows and vertical are called columns.
Yes. So this vertical one, right? This vertical one is called as, the vertical one is called as columns. So let me put it over here. I have a columns and then column starts from A. It starts from A and ends at XFB. That means it starts at A and ends at this. So how many total number of columns I have? So total number of columns what I have here is 16,384. This is my number of columns. Then what is my rows? The horizontal one. Horizontal one, we call it as rows. So how many number of rows I have? So first one, rows. Rows starts at, okay, it starts at 1. It represents by 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and ends, okay, it ends at 10,48,576. So that means we total we have the total number of rows as the same one, 10 lakhs 48,576. So see, this is my last cell. This is my last cell. Clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so Excel, I said it is a spreadsheet software which is spreading across. Yes. Now, as soon as I open, okay, let me ask you how to open this Excel. I'll just save this, then I'll show you the how to open this. So, first thing, how you will open this? To open this, you have a three methods. Three methods. One is you can go for the start. You can go for the start button. Click on this, or even from your keyboard, you can press the start button also. Then, whatever we are using, all the apps, applications, or the softwares, everything will be listed in an alphabetic order. Now the one which I need is an Excel, so it's the E alphabet. So select this Excel. You will get like this. Okay. Let me close this. I'll show you once again. Go to the start button. Okay. Search for the alphabets. Okay. Search for the alphabet Excel. Excel E. So you can select it from here. Okay, just press enter, you will get the Excel file. Now, again, I'm closing this. Let me show you one more method. So this is my desktop screen. I'll right click on this, right click on my desktop, go for the next, that is my new option. Under this new option, I have an option as Microsoft Excel Workbook. Microsoft Excel Workbook, right? So you have to select this. If you select this, by default, it will show you the Excel worksheet name itself. Now, what I want to do is, I want to change this name. If you want to change the name, type the name what you want, or directly press enter, the default name will be given. Let me show you again. Right click, go to new, go for this Microsoft Excel worksheet, select it. Now already I have given one, so I'm getting the second one. Let me give the other name. Say I will give it as some name I'm giving here. Press enter. Then again if you press enter, if your file is getting open. Okay, I gave a name and then I'm opening the file. So you can see here the file name what I have given here. Okay. Then what about the next method? Press Windows R. Windows R is for your run command. Windows R is for your run command. Then type it as Excel itself. You have to type it as Excel itself. Then click on OK. Again, your Excel sheet is going to open. Let me show you again. Press Windows R. Okay, Windows plus R. You have to press on the Windows logo with the R, run command. You'll get an option. So you are going to type your as Excel. Press enter. You're getting this file. So now, what are the methods we can do? We can go with the start menu. We can right click on desktop, go to the new option and select your Microsoft Excel. third one where I can open with my run command. Press Windows R, type it as Excel and click on OK, you will get this file. Now this is my Excel file. And see here, there are few options given here. There is one blank workbook. Other than that, I also have something called as Welcome to Excel, drop down tutorials, formulas, Power Query, Power Pivot Table. So like this, I have many options. So what are these? Anybody can say me?
Templates. Templates.
Different types of yeah, templates. Different
Yes,
types of templates
it's a
for different
template.
uses.
Yes, for different users or it is based on different activities. It is already predefined, which is templates. If I want to create a new one, I'll go with this blank workbook and I'll start working on this. Here are few things which is already created. If you click on this more templates, you will find based on the usage. See here, I have a business required, personally required, planning and tracking, list, budget, charts and calendars. Whichever you feel like using, you can go with that. So let's go for this budget. I'll go for this budget. So for this, you must have an internet connection. Only then you can open your Excel. So if you have like your wedding expenses you want to do, monthly companies you have to do, or your personal monthly budget you want to prepare. Okay, I'm just clicking on this. I'll get an option here as a create. I'll select this. Now see, if this is my income, example, if this is my salary, okay, so let me put it here. We'll put some amount here. So if this is my salary, okay, and I'm getting some extra income of something, okay, this is my total income. Now in this income, what and all my I'm doing it. So this is my projected monthly income. This is as per my planning. What did I actually receive it? So that I will be updating here. And what are the expenses I'm spending here? Okay, how much expenses I'm spending here? How much on my entertainment I'm spending here? Right? After doing all these things, finally, what is my savings I will have? Everything I'll be creating my total amount I'll be getting over here. So this is where I have a predefined. I can change the words or the text what has been typed here if I want it. If not, I can also do, I can just use the same thing by giving my expenses and I can see what is actually I have spent, how much saving did I do. Okay, all those details I can extract from here. So personal monthly budget. So this again I'm closing, I'm not going to use this. So I'm going to leave here as don't save. I'm not going to save this. Let me open this Windows R Excel. So now, so this is how you will be using your Excel template files. If you want to use, you can go across based on your requirement, based on the usage, business, personal activities, planning and tracking, whatever it is. You try to open and check it out once. Okay, this is how they have given. But we are not going to use this any of the template files. We are going to build our own data. To build our own data, we have to go for blank workbook, right? Blank workbook. So now, other than that, you also have few options here: recent and pinned. Recent and pinned applications. So what is this recent and pinned? These are my files which I have already created, on which I was working previously before opening this Excel sheet. So these are my recent files. Might be there are some important files I don't have to search again and again where I saved, where did I keep. So instead of this, I just want to open it directly from here. So what I will do, say example, I need this file which I will be using from here after. So I'll pin and keep. I don't have to go and search somewhere else. So what I'll do, I'll go for this pinned one. Go for pinned. So what I have pinned, which I need, where it is located, where did I save this. So everything I can find it from here. See, from desktop. On the desktop it has been saved, and this is my file name. So I can pin and keep so that I can again and again I can open from here instead of searching here and there where I have saved. I have to go there, go to that particular location and have to open. Instead, I'll use this. Till here, anybody has a doubt, you can ask me if anybody has a doubt. No one responding me. That
Ma'am,
means what should
No,
I
ma'am.
understand?
No, ma'am.
excuse me, ma'am.
No one. Okay.
Ma'am, the pinned one we can see only when it is pinned or everything, ma'am?
No, only when it is pinned you can see, ma. See, when I
But
pin it, say example,
Ma'am, in that
I also need this. Ask your questions, I'll answer you. Okay. So this is, I need this cash flow statement. So what I will do, I'll pin this. When I pin this, I'll go for this pinned app. Only one which I have pinned that will be displayed. But all the things whichever I have created that will be displayed here. Which one I have created. See, these are the recent ones which I have used today. But below this, you still have the other option. Day before yesterday's or more than this. If I have used the previous one will also will be given here. But one which I'm going to pin it, say that whichever I want to use it as important, those things I'll be keeping here. Any other doubt?
ma'am, in that budget one, you gave that example of budget sheet.
Hmm.
So after that all the like whatever you have put at the end, how did you go over there and check at the end?
I didn't do any more, or like most of the work I didn't do. I just showed you blindly. I just showed you. You have to go like this. This is my recent one which I have opened. Okay.
Oh,
So when I click
okay,
on
ma'am.
this, say example, when you click on this any of this option, okay, it will open. You have to click on this create. This is going to open. Now you can update your details. You can update your money. So this is your expected. I'm expecting that in this month I'm going to receive this is my income. But actually how much I have earned is this one. In this out of this income, for my household expenses what I spent, for my personal expenses like personal entertainment how much I spent, for transportation, for the loans repayment, credit card, all those things, and for food and any savings if I'm making, all those things if you update here, automatically this will happen. So that means here they have already built one data, that is your defined format. When I provide an amount in one box, it will affect to the another box. Once till I'm updating, it will affect that. So that means they have constructed a data structure. How to construct a data structure, I'll be teaching you. So if I'm
Okay, ma'am.
giving some amount here, say example, I'll give here as 500. Okay. So anything, wherever I'm giving here as 50 rupees, wherever I will give, see automatically here I got. Here also I got the total. Say example, here I will give 100. So automatically here it is changing. Here also you are getting the changes, right? Here also it will change. Okay, say example, I am going to give here some other expenses, some groceries. Actually, I estimated that in this month I'll spend only 1,500 on my groceries. But actually, how much I spent was 1,800. So that is 300 extra I have spent. So like this, you're differentiating. Okay, so you will come to know whether you have spent excess or less. So you are going to build this. So see here, when I click here, can you see here? There is some formula here. Can you see here
Yes,
in a
ma'am.
formula bar?
Yes.
So that means they have already defined it. They have already constructed some kind of formulas to get my output. So these things we will see later. I just want to show you how this template is going to work.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, predefined templates it is having, means they have already defined it. We are not using this, we will create our own template files or our data structure. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
now I'm not going to save this. I'm clicking on this, don't save. Fine. Okay, so now we are going for this blank workbook. Blank workbook. Before I go for this blank workbook, let me tell you, we all have a history. We all have a history for each and every product. Whenever we go for anything, any product, whether we purchase, whether it is a product, whether it is a software, everything as a history,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So the same way, even the Excel is also having some kind of histories. Okay, it was started in 1980s. 1980s, MS Office was introduced, but this Excel, it has started. It has started as like it started becoming a part of Microsoft Office from, like example, from 2000. Okay, one second. Yeah. Um, what which year? Okay, so it started becoming familiar from 1990s onwards. Okay, 1990s, your MS Office was launched, and Excel was also been started using from the same period. So when we are using this, we also have some kind of extensions, some kind of histories. So what has happened? What was the bugs which we had in an Excel? Now what it has been given, how it has been rectified, all these things will come to know. Okay, since it was launched in 1990s, after that we had a MS Office. MS Office histories like saying that 1990s, 19 after this Windows 98, 90, sorry 96, 98, 2000, then 2002, 2003, 2016, 2008, like this we have a history, right? History, how we are. So though we have a history, we are not going to see what are the histories we are having. So till 2003, till the version 2003 of Excel. Okay, till the version 2003, what was having a problem? Now you know we have given some name for our file. I have given one place as MCC and one place I've given as MCC College. So let me give the same thing. I'm giving here as MCC College. When I give this name, in the version of my file, so every file will have its extension, right? Will have its extension, so that we can use it, or when we are sharing or when you are uploading, it will be identified using the extension. Now till this 2003, this file, when I'm giving a name MCC College, the even till year up to 2003 was XLS. Excel is how it has been given as XLS. Then from 2007 onwards, okay, so this is up to, okay, from 2007 onwards, when I save a file, okay, the extension what it was given was, let me copy the same thing, I will just paste it here, XLS X. X was added additionally. Why? What is the difference here? So when I have this extension, say example, I am using the Microsoft Office version 2003, and you are also using Microsoft Office 2003. Now when we both have the same version, okay, when we both have the same version and I'm sharing you this file, Might be I'm sharing through the network or through the mail. What will happen? You will be able to open this, and you can see what is there inside. Means you can view the data in the file. In case if it is lower version, also you can see this. You can open and view the data. Same case, even if it is higher version also. Then why? What will happen with this thing? Say now, in case we are using different software, which means I am using a MS Office. I'm working in MS Office. Then after working in this MS Office, I'm going to share you this file. Whereas you are not using a MS Office, you are using some other software. Might be WPS you are using, or might be you are using a open soft application. Okay, so some other one software or any other applications which is other than MS Office you are using for your Word, Excel, and PowerPoint Office tools. So when you are using a different software, you cannot you cannot open this file and view the data. So that is a bug here. I cannot do it. So what happened, since this was causing a lot of problem, in this version 2007, they have given one more addition saying that X. So what is this X is for? X stands for your XML. X stands for your XML. What is the full form of XML? Can anyone say? If you know, you can say me. Okay, then I'll tell you. So it is extensively markup language. Why this is used? So which is this helps, okay, this helps to convert data whatever we have from one software to another software. Whether I'm using for one, whether you are using, whether we have a different versions, any problem, this helps you to open the file. You can see this file. Okay, so example I have done in some other software and you are using MS Office, still I'm giving you, you will be able to open this. So that is what this X option is given. X stands for XML, which is extensively markup language. This helps in converting data from one software to another software, which is supported from 2007 onwards. Okay, so we are using the recent version. Okay, the recent version. See here, I'll go for this account. So in this account you can see here, so I'm using 2019 version. Okay, is that clear everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So now we are opening an Excel software. So we'll come to this file tab. We will discuss about the rest of the option other than home. We will discuss the remaining thing later. Now first let me explain you what is this Excel is about. Now see here, this place I'm getting here as one, book one. So this is the place where my title of my
Ma'am, your voice is breaking, ma'am.
is going to happen. Haven't saved it, I have opened it. The
Excuse me,
saved
ma'am, your voice is
files are
breaking.
already available on my
Excuse me, ma'am. Your voice is breaking, ma'am.
save file.
We can't understand. Your voice is breaking too much.
Still it is breaking.
Yes, ma'am, it's
No.
breaking
Is that fine
continuously.
now?
Now it is fine, ma'am.
Now it is fine.
Okay. I'm sorry, ma'am. Okay, if you people still have any problem, please let me know. Okay. Now see, I am just opening a file. I'll close this. I'm again opening from Windows or Excel. Okay. Windows or Excel I'm opening. So this is my file. I'm going to work on the blank workbook. Blank workbook. What is workbook? Can anyone say what do you mean by workbook? Can
Question
anyone
and
say what is
answer book.
workbook?
Question and answer book.
Not ma. I'm asking about the Excel, dear.
Ma'am, where all the details about the particular work will be uploaded, the data, that is called a workbook, I guess.
Ma'am, which has many worksheets,
Somewhat.
which
You're right
contains of
somewhere.
rows and columns.
Yes, you're right, Roshni. So it is when I have a number of worksheets. I have many numbers of worksheet. Okay, now what is worksheet?
Ma'am, which contains many cells and columns, many rows and columns.
Yes, fine. So any where you have a rows and columns, but you can also say that one sheet, when you have one single sheet, that particular sheet is called as worksheet. Now look here. So I have here sheet 1, right? Have something called here as sheet 1. So this is my worksheet. So by default, we have only one sheet. In a recent versions onwards, we will be having sheet 1 only. But in a previous one, up to 2007 or 2007, you can see 3 sheets opened. But here, after this, after 2007 onwards, from 2010, 2013, 2016, 2019 and all, you can see only one sheet is opened. Okay, so see here, when you click on this plus, I'll also give you the shortcut keys to create a sheets. So when I click on this plus, I'm getting number of sheets opened, right? This sheets what I am opening here. Okay, a collection of sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4, all this together is called as workbook. Individual sheet is called as worksheet. Okay, together, all this together, I have given some name, so that name of a file is my workbook. Individually, this sheet I'm giving, say this is my monthly report of January, February, March, April, so that is my January spreadsheet. That is one sheet, worksheet. Clear? Okay, one individual sheet is called as worksheet. Collection of worksheet is called as, it is workbook. Okay, so we have by default we have one sheet opened. Okay, one sheet available in our Excel. So if you want to open it, you can open it. You can click on the plus and you can open the other sheet. So by default, how many sheets we have is only one. And the next one, the default title. Okay, default title of my worksheet, or you can say it as workbook, of my Excel is book 1. Book 1. Here, by default, the title of your sheet is book 1. We have not done anything, so until we save, this will be like this. And can you see these portions? So I'll just remove the previous one which I have had it. I'll tell you later. So can you see these portions? There are three options, right? This option is called access toolbar. Okay, these options are called as quick access toolbar. So why this option is used? See, these are the options which I will be using. Say example sheet itself from here afterwards. So I'll give here as quick access toolbar. So let me zoom the page so that you can see this. So quick access toolbar. That means whatever the option which I'm going to use frequently again and again, instead of me going to that particular option, selecting the options here and there wherever it is available, I can add it on the top here in this location. This location is called as quick access toolbar. Okay, in this option you can add it. By default, we have an option here as save, undo, and redo. Okay, these are the options which I am having by default. Okay, so save. If I click on this, I can save this document. I can change the name. So what I'll do is I'll just delete the other two files. Okay, which I have. I'm going to give this file name as, I'll click on the save. I'm going to give this name as MCC college. Okay, let me save this. Now I have saved this. Okay, I have saved this. Now you can see the name of my file as MCC college. Other than this, now, so if I click this, I got a save option, but there is some shortcut key also. Now I'm giving here Control plus S, the shortcut key. Now notice here, when I press Control S, you can find a word that document or the file is getting saved here. Can you see here? Here you will notice I'm pressing Control S. Control, if I press a blink, within a blink of seconds, it will just go. So that means whatever the content I'm doing here, whatever I'm typing a data entry, whatever I'm typing the data, it is getting saved. For this, we use this option as save. Is there someone having a issue with joining? Issue with joining? I find someone has messaged me, but sorry, I just saw it now. So Maitri, Vibha, and what is this? Jason. What is your name? Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing wrongly. Okay. So in case if you have a problem, let me know if anybody has a problem in joining. Okay, I'll continue now. So now this is where I have saved a document. But say example, I have typed something wrongly, or by mistake I have removed what I have typed. Okay, or I want to see what I have typed previously. I want to go like previous one what I have typed, that one I want to bring it back, for which I'll use control Z. Control Z. If you want, you can click on this also. Okay, so this will remove your previous activities. To bring back whatever I have done, I'm going to do this redo. So undo will remove this. That means it is going to use, it will go for the previous action what I have done. Okay, undo. Redo will bring back my action whatever I have performed. Okay, whatever I have done, bring back this. Redo the typing activities, whatever I have done. So that is Control Z is for your undo. Control Y is for your redo. Example, I'm typing here as I'll type some name here. Arpita. Roshni. Then I'll go for Viva. So some names I've done. By mistake, I've typed some name. So this name doesn't belong here. I want to remove this. I'll press a backspace. Instead, by mistake, I've removed it, right? I removed a by mistake. Now I want to bring back that Control Z. Control Z to bring back that. Or again, I want to go again Control Z. Again Control Z. So whichever the previous activities we have done, it will go for that activities for which we are using Control Z. To bring back, by mistake I have removed two names, right? I want to bring it back. So now I'll use Control Y. Okay, Control Y I'm using here so that it brings my activities whatever I've done. Okay, this will help you to go back for previous action. Okay, previous action or previous things what you have done to bring back that. So this is to repeat the action which you have removed by mistake. Okay, now only these three I'm having here, and there's options right here. I have only three things. If I need some other option which I need to use again, I'm using some other options. Also here, I need to add those options, frequently used options, to this top menu. Okay, might be at present you might not know what is this option actually used for. Later you will be knowing it. So in case if I'm adding it, how to add it, that we will see. Clear? Now I'll go for this option. Okay, in case so, and you can go to any of these buttons. Okay, wherever you want to go you can go for this. It is actually called as tabs. We don't call it as buttons, we call it as tabs. This are called as tabs. Now in this home tab, in case if I'm using some other option, might be this fill option I'm using again and again, frequently used option, I will right click on this and click on this add to quick access toolbar. When I click on this add to quick access toolbar, you can see here fills is been added. Okay, what if I want to add it from some other tab? So example, I'll use a slicer, right click, add to quick access toolbar. Done. Now you can see the slicer also. In case if I want from some other place also, you can do that. Whatever the option you will be using, you can choose those things. I'm just right clicking on the option, add to quick access toolbar. After adding this, in case if I'm not using any of these options, I want to remove from here, what you will do, the option which is added on the top bar, in the quick access toolbar, right click on those things, you will get an option, you will find an option as remove from quick access toolbar. Click on this. Remove from quick access toolbar. Here also you have the same option, remove as quick access toolbar. Any option you want to add or you want to remove, you can do in the same method. So you can go on any comment. Okay, go to any comment which you are going to use frequently. Okay, go to any comment which is frequently used by users. Okay, which you are going to use. Have to right click. Have to click on that add to access toolbar. In case if you want to remove it, okay, remove it from where? From your quick access toolbar, what you will do, you are going to do the same thing from the quick access toolbar. Select your comment, okay? Select your comment from the top of your comment, that is your quick access toolbar. Select comment on quick access toolbar. You have to do what? You have to right click on that comment. After right click, you
Ma'am, we are
have
not
to
able to see.
select the option remove
Ma'am, we cannot see your
from
screen.
quick access toolbar. Sorry, ma?
Ma'am, we can't see your
Ma'am, we
screen,
cannot
ma'am.
see your
Clear to
screen,
you?
ma'am.
You cannot see the screen. Can you see now? Okay, now tell
No,
me from
ma'am.
where you didn't see the screen. I'll do it
No,
once
ma'am,
again.
we are unable to see the camera. I mean,
Ma'am, we are
we
just
are unable.
Oh dear.
ma'am, we are just seeing the names written of the students.
Hmm? Are you still seeing the same thing, dear?
Ma'am, it's completely blank from my side.
Because I have opened the Excel also
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am,
Same
it's
here,
it's
blank.
ma'am.
written
Ma'am,
nobody has
right
turned.
now.
the
I'll
blank
reshare
Yes,
once
ma'am,
screen.
now
again.
it's available.
Yes, ma'am, I can see it
I'll click
now.
on the stop sharing.
It
Now
went again.
I'm again sharing you all. Okay. What more? If you want to say something, please tell me. I'm selecting this
Ma'am, your
again.
screen is blank,
Entire
ma'am.
screen. I'm going to share you. I'm sharing once again, dear. Please wait. How about now, dears? You can hear me. Can you see the screen also?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me from where, which options you was not able to view this once again.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
Were you able to see this save, undo, redo?
Ma'am, like
Is it
we
beginning of the
weren't able
section
to see
or
the
just right
screen
now?
when you like started with the ad thing.
Okay. So,
Ma'am, your voice is
example,
breaking
now
a
any
lot,
of the
ma'am.
I want to use it, whichever
Ma'am, we
Ma'am,
can
your voice is
frequently.
breaking a
I'll be
lot,
using
ma'am.
frequently. Oh my god. So let me do one thing. So I'll stop the section for today. Might be because of
ma'am,
network
once
we
please show
are
your
having a
Excel
lot of
screen.
disturbance today. So let me. It is already opened here. You are not able to view it.
Ma'am, before I was able to, but now I think you have switched to this go to screen, not to next.
No, no, no. I've opened my Excel only. Excel is open, ma.
Oh, ma'am, it's go to screen, ma'am.
No, ma'am, it's go to screen.
Oh my god. Lot of problem in the first class itself. What is this? Yeah. So. Share. Share my screen. I'm sharing this entire screen again. Now let me know, yeah. Girls now.
It's
No,
still that
ma'am, it's
black,
not
ma'am.
visible. Now we are able to
Okay.
see, ma'am.
Excel sheet you can see.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Thank you. Okay. I'll just do this one option, adding and removing. Okay, then I'll stop the section. We'll continue with our attendance. I'm not sure how to do, because the first class, I need all of them to know like what it is. And see this, I want to use this option again and again, frequently used option. I'll right click on this, add to quick access tool. So you will get the option added here. In any places wherever you go, you are using some options frequently. Those options you can add it to quick access toolbar. Right click, add to quick access toolbar. If you want to remove it again, come back to this quick access toolbar, right click, remove from quick access toolbar. Like this you can remove or add. Okay, in case if you are not able to hear or you cannot see this, I'll repeat this once again. Okay, tell me whether it was like you were able to hear me, whether it was understanding for you all girls. You can let me know. I'm not getting a response. That means you people can't hear me.
Can hear you. Ma'am, we
Very good.
can hear you.
Okay. So yeah, thank you, ma. So if I want to remove this, I'll right click on this, remove from quick access toolbar. If you want to add it, add on any, go to any command, right click, add to quick access toolbar. This is how you will be adding the frequently used option to your quick access toolbar, and you will be removing it. So which you are using frequently, which is required by you, to you, those tools, those options, you can add it here. This one, where I have an option home, insert, page layout, formulas. This are called as say I have a file, I have a home, right? Insert, any of those options. All these are called as tabs. And below these tabs, I have a lot of options. All these options together. Okay, all these options together is called as ribbons. It is called as ribbons. Ribbons. So when I go to home, you have many options here. All these options are called as ribbons. If you go to insert, again you can see, you can go to any tabs. Each tab is having lot of options. All these options are called as ribbons. Then what about the individual option is called as, okay, individual option is called as, and what I'm saying, right? These comments
Ma'am, the voice is breaking, ma'am.
based on the requirement
Ma'am, can you
or
please
based on
repeat?
the
Ma'am, your voice is
usage,
breaking a lot,
it has been
ma'am.
grouped.
Ma'am, can you please
Sorry, ma'am.
repeat from
Okay,
the
I'll stop the section
individual
for
option?
today. Okay, this individual option. Can you see this? Options: format painter, bold, wrap text.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so currency, accounting format, decimals.
Ma'am,
This
what is this
individual
commands based usage?
options is called as comments. What, ma? I'll tell you. So this is where individual option is called as your comments. Now see, there is something called here, few options I have: paste, cut, copy, format, paint. So this and all is for removing and in one or the other location. This is one usage. So this is given a name called as clipboard. So this is called as grouping. Okay, it has been grouped.
Ma'am, can you repeat? Your
Change
voice
the
was
color
breaking.
of the typing. So all these
Ma'am,
things
we're
are
not
related
able
to
to listen.
Ma'am,
how
Your
to
voice is
arrange.
cracking.
Could you please repeat, ma'am?
ma'am, your voice is cracking. So
Which one
can
you
you
want
just
me to
like
repeat?
give an example so that we can relate? It would be easy, ma'am, if you write down the example because the voice is cracking continuously.
Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
So which one you didn't hear, ma? I'll give you an example. You all are account
Ma'am,
students, so
ma'am,
I'll give
could
you
we
an
get the
example with that.
example for the tabs, ribbon, commands and all? Just few examples so that we can figure it out after that.
The number of the name of the name of the chapter. So that means home is one place. So in this home, that is chapter 1, you will be having many options.
Ma'am,
So
your
You're
many
voice
not
is
topics.
audible.
breaking.
Those
You're really not audible, ma'am.
topics you can consider as,
Ma'am, we can't hear you,
this
ma'am.
is my first chapter. In this I have so
Ma'am,
many
your voice is
topics.
breaking a lot, ma'am.
I'm really sorry for today. I have lost it, I hope. So girls, see, I'm going to the, can me? I'm going to stop the section today. Let me check all the network issues what I'm having, and I'll rectify the network problem what I'm facing today. It won't be repeated from tomorrow onwards. I'll rectify everything. And wherever you were not able to understand, I'll continue the same thing in the next class as well as. Okay, for today, let me stop. And may I know who is the class coordinator, if anyone is there? If there is no one, Is there no class coordinator in the class?
Ma'am, we all are from different sections,
Yes, ma'am.
different
We are from
different
different
course, ma'am.
Okay,
class and
because
combinations.
I just want to have a attendance list of your names. Fine. So once again, just be on a line. I'll just let you know. So who is this Maria Jost?
Ma'am, she's our coordinator for CE department.
Okay, okay. Then I'll contact her to get your attendance list, name of the participant to give you attendance. Okay, your attendance will be marked, and I will be giving the same attendance name in Google Sheet for your reference. Might be you people will have some attendance issue, right? End of the day, if no one has participated, low attendance and all. So I'll give you that. If anyone finds that wrongly marked absent, you can inform me from the next class. So I'll stop the section for today. We'll continue from the tomorrow.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
I'll
Thank you,
repeat
ma'am.
the same thing. Whatever you
Okay,
didn't
ma'am.
understand, I'll repeat this again in tomorrow's class. And sorry for today, girls.
Ma'am, where can we check for the attendance?
It is like today you won't be getting ma because today is the first day. I need to collect the list of participants, list of students' name from your madam. Okay. After collecting, I'll be updating. Once it has been updated, I'll give you the Google sheet. For your reference, I'll be sharing this Google sheet after updating. Might be give me time for 2 3 days. I'll be sharing that. In case any day if you're missing your attendance, wrongly absent is been marked, you let me know. For today's, I'm just taking the pick of this, your attendance names list of name. Okay. So see you all in tomorrow's class. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye. Bye everyone. Take care.